and sweet, dancing their heads even while they're asleep.
I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do for her.
Surely there must be something, Doctor. She's so weak and so very, very sick.
We feel so helpless, Doctor.
I understand. Be strong. If she can make it to Christmas, I think she'll be all right.
Make it? Oh, if you'll excuse me.
Dad?
Later, okay, son?
Okay. Mom? Dad? Is Emery Elizabeth going to be all right?
Landon, your sister's very, very sick.
Is it the same sickness that makes her not able to walk?
Yes, son. Yes, it is.
Well, is she gonna be okay?
Well, Landon, we're not going to lie to you. Emery is very ill. The doctor says that unless she gets better in a few days, by Christmas at the latest, we may lose her.
What will make her better?
The doctor says she has to want to get better. The trouble is she's been so weak for so long that he's afraid she's given up.
But isn't there some kind of medicine or something we can give her?
The most important medicine has to come from inside Emery Elizabeth herself, Landon. We've done all we can do. The rest is up to her. We need to stick together as a family now. That's what matters. Family.
I understand.
You're a brave boy, Landon. We all have to be brave. It might take a miracle for Emery Elizabeth to get better, but miracles can happen any time, especially at Christmas.
That's right. Hold a good thought for Emery Elizabeth. Let's hope she finds a reason to fight back.
Sure, Dad.
Now why don't you try to get some sleep?
All right. Good night. Emery Elizabeth, come on, wake up! There's someone here to see you.
What? Who's here to see me?
A friend, a really cool friend.
Who? Where? What cool friend?
Trust me, this friend is about as cool as a friend could be. In fact, he's so cool, he's freezing.
What are you talking about?
Ta-da! See? I told you he was cool.
Oh, Landon, he really is. What's his name?
His name?
Yes. What's his name?
His name is, Snowden.
Snowden? Snowden the Snowman? Wow.
Listen, Em, if you eat a bowl of oatmeal, I'll tell you all about where Snowden comes from and how he saved Princess Electra and her kingdom with a little help from his friends.
Princess? Kingdom? Tell me.
Only if you eat some oatmeal.
but I'm not hungry. Come on, Landon. I want to hear the story.
Oatmeal first, story later. It's the greatest story, Emery Elizabeth. All it will take from you is eating a little oatmeal. But if you don't want to hear it...
Okay. Bring me the oatmeal.
Coming right up.
This better be a good story. I hate oatmeal. It better be worth it.
Oh, it's worth it, all right. Just ask Snowden. Go on, finish your soup.
If I do, then will you tell me the Snowden story?
I promise. Now eat.
Now, Landon, you've been promising me all day. First it's, eat your lunch, I won't tell you the Snowden story. So I eat my lunch. Then it's, no nap, no story. So I take a nap. Now are you going to tell me the story or not?
There's a place far away. A place where there are no teachers, no parents, no grown-ups at all. All the people there are children, and there's fresh white snow on the ground all year round. The children of the kingdom were happy all the time because they felt safe and sound, thanks to the magical smile of their ruler, a kind and beautiful princess named Electra.
Electra. That starts with the E, just like Emery Elizabeth.
Shh. So anyhow, one day, Emery Elizabeth and Landon were visiting Princess Electra's magical kingdom.
Emery Elizabeth and Landon? You and me?
Yes, you and me. Now be quiet and let me tell it.
Okay.
Landon and Emery Elizabeth were very excited because they had been invited by the princess herself to visit the royal palace.
Wow. What's this?
I don't know, but it must be something very magical. Wow!
Cool.
I'll say it's cool, and that's the way, I like it. Cool, that is.
A talking snowman. This is a magical place.
Welcome to the palace of Princess Electra. I am Snowden, Grand Vizier, Senior Advisor, Private Counsel, and hopscotch partner to the throne.
Hi, I'm Landon, brother of the sister, pusher of the chair, maker of snowballs and super skateboarder. Pleased to meet you. This is Emery Elizabeth.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you. Now that we've dispensed with the formalities, would you like the 25-cent tour of the place?
You bet. Let's go.
That really won't be necessary, you know.
Huh?
She can do that herself.
Well, I can, but we can go faster if my brother pushes.
Not necessarily.
Huh? What do you mean?
You just have to train your mind. Get it? Train your mind? No, for goodness sake. Think about a train. A train. Think hard.
This is incredible!
Correction. This is merely a train. You are the incredible one. Shall we? And we're off.
Close your eyes and make a wish or two. Dream about anything you like to do. Snap your fingers, you're ready to play. Every single moment is a holiday.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The icing on the cake. The pièce de résistance. That preeminent pinnacle of princessdom. Princess Electra.
She's beautiful.
I've never seen a smile like that.
And I'll wager that you probably never will again. Princess Electra's smile is the secret to her power. No one is able to deny her anything once they have seen it.
You're kidding.
The power of a smile is awesome, Emery Elizabeth. It shows that you're happy with the way your life is going, no matter what may be happening in it. There isn't anything more powerful than that.
Aren't we supposed to kneel or something?
No, silly. The only time we kneel around here is when we're playing marbles. Hi, I'm Electra. Wanna play? Sure. What do you have to play with? Everything. Wow.
You see, kids, in Princess Electra's kingdom, there are no grown-ups. Except me, that is. And all the children have to do all day long is play. Go on. What would you like to try?
Could I try that?
Sure, go ahead.
And what would you like to play on, Emery Elizabeth?
Oh, that's okay. I'll just watch. Watch? But why? Don't you want to play? Sure I do. But, well, didn't you tell her?
Of course I did. Indeed I did. Absolutely, absolutely I did. But obviously it didn't stick.
Tell me what? About the magic inside you. About your ability to make your wheelchair be whatever you want it to be. As long as it has wheels, that is. Really? It did turn into a train a while back, but I thought that was Snowden's magic, not mine.
My magic? You think I could turn your wheelchair into a train? That's absurd. That's comical. That's ridiculous.
No, it wasn't Snowden that did it, Emery Elizabeth. It was you. Go on, try it again. Anything with wheels on it.
Not bad for a beginner. So your dinner was all right? The hot dogs grilled the way you liked them?
Perfect.
Your milkshakes weren't too thick?
No, everything was delicious. And what a floor show.
Yes, the dancing elephants are quite good, aren't they? I think the Adagio from Swan Lake is some of their best work.
Are those beds made of marshmallows?
Yes, they are. Do you prefer cream puffs? We have another guest suite down the hall.
No, marshmallows are great. I've just never seen... Well, come to think of it, I've never seen anything like this place. Ever.
We do pride ourselves on being different.
Well, you sure are.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Anything else? I don't think so.
Nothing I can think of.
I guess the lullaby birds will have the last words tonight.
Lullaby birds? What are they?
See for yourself. Sleep and dream, dream and sleep.
sleep, sleep and dream. You're more powerful than you seem. Just close your eyes, it's time for bed. Rest your little sleepy head. Sweet dreams will follow and chase your troubles away. When night becomes tomorrow, it'll be a brand new day. Sleep and dream, dream and sleep. Not a word now, not a peep. Dream and sleep, sleep and dream. Follow your magical name. Just close your eyes, it's time for bed. Rest your little sleepy head. Sweet dreams will follow and chase your troubles away. When night becomes tomorrow, it'll be a brand new day. Magic lives inside of you, there's nothing you have to do. Like the moon and twinkling star, you're perfect just the way you are. Just close your eyes, it's time for bed. Rest your little sleepy head. Sweet dreams will follow and chase your troubles away. When night becomes tomorrow, it'll be a brand new day.
Landon, Emery Elizabeth, wake up! Hurry! Something terrible has happened.
What? What happened?
Oh, it's just too terrible to talk about. Come on, I'll show you.
What happened? Why isn't anybody playing? Why isn't anybody laughing?
What's happened to Princess Electra?
So now you know.
Why isn't Princess Electra smiling?
Her smile has been stolen.
Stolen? Who stole it?
I was hoping to spare you this on your first visit to our kingdom, but it seems you were meant to find out.
Find out? Find out what?
Find out about that evil villain, the champion of darkness and all-around Lord of Yuck, the shameless charlatan.
Charlatan? Well?
Well, what?
What do you mean, well, what? Who is this charlatan guy? And how did he get a hold of Princess Electra's smile?
Tune in tomorrow.
What?
You heard me. It's getting late, and you need your rest.
Landon, that's not fair.
Maybe not, but that's the way it is. Get a good night's sleep, and I'll tell you more tomorrow night.
But...
No buts, Emery Elizabeth. I don't know if you go right to sleep or not because Snowden is watching you, and he tells me everything.
Brothers can be very annoying sometimes. Good night, Snowden. There, I'm finished with my dinner. Now you keep your part of the deal and tell me the story.
Huh? Story? What story?
You know what story. You left off where Charlatan had stolen the princess's smile.
Oh, that story. I thought you'd forgotten all about that.
Forgotten? It's all I've been talking about all day. Now come on, you promised.
Girls are so impatient, don't you think, Snowden? Snowden says he thinks girls are pretty impatient, too.
He did not. He said, keep your part of the deal and tell Emery Elizabeth the story.
Okay, okay. Now, about Charlatan and how he stole Princess Electra's smile. Well, it seemed that during the night, the evil Charlatan who ruled everywhere in the land except for Princess Electra's magical kingdom decided that he wanted to rule her land too. And so, when everyone was asleep, he crept past the palace guards and stole into Princess Electra's bedroom. And with one quick, awful movement, Charlatan took the smile right off the sleeping princess's face and locked it tight into a little black box.
But who is Charlatan, and why does he want to steal the smile of Princess Electra?
Well, just as Snowden had told them, Charlatan was the Lord of Yuck. He ruled the entire land, forcing children to bring candy, rainbows, presents, and goodies to his evil yuck factories. They brought the sweet things from miles around, took them into his yuck factories, where the rainbows and stuff were turned into yuck.
Ew, that's gross.
Faster, you lazy children! I want more yuck! More yuck, do you hear me? Move faster or you will pay! Oh, it's worse than I thought. Without Electra's smile to protect them, the children are getting all frightened and sad. Quick, smile, both of you. I said smile. Oh, thank goodness. I guess since you are outsiders, you are not affected by Charlatan's unchivalrous chicanery. You can help me get Princess Electra's smile back.
Me? Us? How?
Emery Elizabeth, there is a time for questions and a time for action. Which do you suppose this is?
Well, I'll try to keep up.
What do you mean try to keep up? Just turn your wheelchair into a car or something.
I can't.
Why not?
Are you feeling scared, Emery Elizabeth?
A little, I guess.
Just as I thought. Her fear is interfering with her magic. That's what fear does. It always seems bigger than anything, even bigger than one's own magical powers.
I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried. Everything changed so quickly. I guess I am pretty scared.
That's okay, Emery. Don't sweat the goo. I'll push you.
Maybe I should just stay here. I'll only slow you down.
Nonsense. You better hurry. I need all the help I can get.
But come on, Emery Elizabeth. This is a time for action, not questions. I'll push you.
I'm cold. I'm cold and I'm scared.
Well, who isn't? We can't delay. We must get to Charlatan's lair before he destroys the princess's smile forever.
Where is his lair?
There, up there, across Limpid Lake.
Okay, well, I guess we better start walking around the lake.
Walk around? We'll never make it in time. Look.
It's way too cold to swim. How are we gonna get across?
Perhaps Emery Elizabeth will come up with an idea.
Me? I'm stuck in this stupid wheelchair. How could I possibly help?
I don't know, Emery Elizabeth. Call it a hunch, and I'm usually pretty right about my hunches. I just think that if you stopped feeling sorry for yourself for a minute, you'd figure out exactly what to do.
But you're supposed to be the smart one around here, aren't you?
There's a time for questions, Emery Elizabeth, and a time for...
I know. A time for action. Let me think.
What is it? Do you have an idea?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I'm sure. What is it?
Well, I was just thinking about a nice cold glass of pink lemonade.
An entire kingdom is doomed and you're thirsty?
Shh, I think she's on to something here.
Yeah, something pretty silly.
And you know how when you put the ice cubes in the glass, then pour the lemonade, the ice cubes float to the top?
Oh, great! Now she has to have ice in her drink. How about a straw too, Emery?
Shh, go on, Emery Elizabeth.
Well, I was just wondering, if ice cubes float, maybe, just maybe, you'll float too.
That's it? That's your idea? You were right, pretty silly. So much for my hunches. Come on, let's start walking.
No, wait! It's not a stupid idea, it's a brilliant idea!
Brilliant? I think not. Creative, okay. Inventive, I grant you. But brilliant? Obviously, she is not taking into account that I cannot swim.
Never mind swimming, can you float?
I guess there's really only one way to find out. Give me a little push, will you?
Snowman!
There she blows! Climb aboard, mateys! No need for alarm. I should stabilize in just a minute.
Hey, this is kind of fun, huh, Emery?
Kind of, I guess, if you like living dangerously.
For a snowman, you make a pretty good boat, Snowden.
Thank you. I think. You see, Emery Elizabeth, what you can do when you make up your mind?
Me? I didn't do anything.
Nothing except come up with the best idea anyone could possibly have. Hey, how come everything's so much creepier on this side of Limpid Lake?
We're getting closer to Charlatan's lair, that's all. Remember, he rules everything except Princess Electra's kingdom. And everything he touches turns to, well, yuck. Let's go. It's not that much farther.
You see, my sweet little rat, Electra is powerless without her smile. The children of her kingdom grow more bored and depressed with each passing moment. As long as I hold her smile prisoner, her subjects cannot resist the doubt and despair that I have spread throughout the rest of the land. And once they have descended sufficiently into despair and hopelessness, I will force them to work in my yuck factories, and my beautiful yuck will spread over everything, everywhere. I shall be the ruler of everything I see, and Princess Electra shall be my slave. Shut up! There will be no laughter but my own until I have won once and for all.
Look, is that a yuck factory?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Princess Electra's magical kingdom is the only place left where Charlatan's yucky yuck hasn't taken over. And if we don't hurry, that will be lost too.
Come on then, let's go. We've got to get Princess Electra's smile back.
We're going to get this chair out of the yuck. You and Snowden, go on without me.
What? No way! I'll get you out!
No, forget it, Landon. Just forget it. Forget me. Forget my stupid chair. Just leave me here to freeze to death. I don't care anymore. Go save Princess Electra's smile from Charlatan. I'm no help anyway.
Stop talking like that right now. We would never leave you here to freeze to death, would we, Snowden?
It's fine with me to leave her here, if that's what she wants.
What? You're crazy! We can't leave her here!
Maybe you can't, but I can.
But you wouldn't!
Sure I would. I have a smile to save, remember? If she can't cut it.
Then why don't you just go save your precious smile, huh? Why don't you just take off and leave us here to freeze on this mountainside? Why don't you just get out of here?
Okay, suit yourself.
Wait, where are you going?
It's late. It's time for bed.
No way. You can't leave it like that.
Oh, no? If Snowden could leave you on the mountain, I can leave you without an ending to the story tonight.
Come on, Landon, just a little more.
Okay. If I give you a little more, will you promise to go right to sleep and not bug me until tomorrow?
I promise.
Okay, then. Here's a little more. Sleep and dream. Dream and sleep. Rest your eyes. Your worries will keep. Dream and sleep. Sleep and dream. You're more powerful than you seem. Magic lives inside of you. There's nothing that you have to do. Like the moon and twinkling star, you're perfect just the way you are. So sleep and dream, dream and sleep. Not a word now, not a peep. Dream and sleep, sleep and dream. Float away on a magical moonbeam. Okay, where are we going?
Very funny. You promised that tonight I hear the end of the story. You said you finished it on Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's right. It's Christmas Eve. Okay, it'll be an early Christmas present for you.
Not that early. Christmas is tomorrow.
Really? That must be why they call it Christmas Eve.
Come on, Landon. Quit stalling. Tell me what happens. They're stuck on the mountain, remember? Snowden left them there all alone. How did they get out? They do get out, don't they?
Let's see. What does happen to them?
Landon!
So, there they were, stuck on the side of the mountain. Snowden had gone ahead, and it was getting colder and colder. So cold that Emery Elizabeth thought that she was going to turn into a rolling ice pop.
You mean a not rolling ice pop?
Hey, who's telling this story anyway?
But what are we going to do, Landon?
I don't know, but we better think of something fast.
But what? I'm stuck.
Emery Elizabeth, remember what Princess Electra said about the magic being inside of you? That you could turn your chair into anything with wheels?
Yes, but...
Then you've got to do it, Em. You've got to let go of your fears and concentrate on your magic. Remember, fear only seems bigger than your magic.
But I can't.
Yes, you can. You've got to. Come on, at least try.
Oh, okay, I'll try.
That a girl.
Anything with wheels, anything with wheels, anything with...
All right! You did it, Em, you did it!
It was your idea. All I did was...
All you did was work your magic.
Well, what took you so long? Come on, we've got work to do. Are you gonna make me do all the work by myself, or what? By the way, nice airplane. Make it yourself.
Soon, the entire valley will be mine. Look, already Electra's subjects are within my grasp. Yes, my pet, it shall all be mine. Soon, mine! There's only one thing remaining to do with Electra's wretched smile. Hey, what's that? Who's there? Electra's pathetic Avengers. Well, my friends, I'm afraid you're too late. The kingdom will be mine as soon as her smile is gone, which by my reckoning should be right about now!
No!
Curse you, boy! Give me that!
Snowman, think fast!
A little out of your element, aren't you, Snowman?
The good thing about being a snowman, charlatan, is that even though we might lose our heads now and then, we fix quite easily. Here you go, Emma Elizabeth. You want to give me a hand, Landon? I got my head screwed on backwards here.
There, now you ought to be able to see straight.
Thank you, my man. I always wanted to get ahead in life.
And your miserable snowman friend, too!
Landon, how can we get out? I don't know.
Quickly, you guys, run! Big as I am, I can't hold off these flames for long.
Look! Look, Snowden! Charlton's spell is broken! The children are happy again! Electra has her smile back! Snowden?
You done good, kid. It's been real.
Merry Christmas, Emery Elizabeth. You made it.
Magic lives inside of you. There's nothing that you cannot do. Like the moon and twinkling star, you are perfect just the way you are. So sleep and dream. Dream and sleep. Not a word now, not a peep. Dream and sleep, sleep and dream. Float away on a magical moonbeam.
What's going on here? Where's Snowden? Where's Emery? Em? The magic is inside you. Love, Snowden. But how did this happen?
There's a time for questions, Landon, and there's a time for action. Merry Christmas, Landon.
It is a Merry Christmas, Emery Elizabeth. It's the merriest Christmas I ever had.
It's peaceful, it's quiet, and all through the town, snowflakes are falling. They don't make a sound. The wind is a whisper, and the star shines so bright. The air is filled with magic, and what a beautiful children keep dreaming of what lies ahead. Games to be played and the books to be read. Visions of happy times, tender and sweet, dance in their heads even while they're asleep. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and all through the town, snowflakes are falling. They don't make a sound. The wind is a whisper, and the star shines so bright. The air is filled with magic, and what a beautiful song to your dreams, and they just may come true. You're in control, and it's all up to you. You have the power, it comes from inside. Give it a chance, you won't know till you try. Keep dreaming of what lies ahead. Games to be played and the books to be read. You have the power, it comes from inside. Give it a chance, you won't know till you try.
It's time, Father, it's time!
Fritz is right, Father. It's time to open our presents.
I don't know, Marie. Let me see what time it is.
But, Father, you heard the clock chime.
Did it chime? Did the clock chime, dear?
I don't recall. I wasn't listening, so I don't know exactly what time it is.
It's time to open our presents.
I've only got one question, children. If it's time to open your presents, what are you both doing in here?
Yay!
Shall we join them?
Gosh, this is the most wonderful Christmas ever.
Look at all these presents. I didn't think we were good enough this year to get all this.
Well, you weren't, but I make up for it.
Ha ha, Marie. Watch it or I'll have my soldiers attack.
Oh, I'm just too scared for words. It's time to see Godfather Drosselmeyer's present. What do you think it'll be?
Hey, with Godfather Drosselmeyer, you never know. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be great.
And now I believe it's time to unveil Godfather Drosselmeyer's annual Christmas present to you children.
Are you sure it's time, dear? Maybe you should check your pocket watch.
Mother, please. We can't take it anymore.
Yes, Marie's quite right. We really should get down to the business at hand.
Amazing!
That's not amazing. I'll show you amazing.
Godfather Drosselmeyer, how did you get in?
I came down the chimney chute like Santa Claus.
No way, there's a fire in the fireplace.
A year older and a year smarter. Aren't we, Fritz?
That is amazing! Godfather Drosselmeyer, make the soldiers come out of the side door instead of the drawbridge.
Sorry, I can't do that, Fritz.
Well, how about making the children inside come out so I can see them?
It's not going to happen, Fritz. The mechanism for the figures is set up so they go through the same cycle over and over. I can't change it.
Yeah, well, it's kinda interesting, but how long can you watch them doing the same thing?
Well, I think the castle's great, Godfather Drosselmeyer.
There. You see? Now, look what's hiding in the Christmas tree.
That wasn't there before. But whose present is it?
Let me show you how it works first.
Please be gentle with it. Can I try?
Of course, it's yours.
Mine? Oh, Godfather Drosselmeyer, thank you. I'll only use small nuts so Nutcracker doesn't get hurt.
Let me try. You're working for Fritz now.
You're going to hurt him.
You're gonna hurt him! You're gonna hurt him!
Look what you did! You broke him!
I guess he won't make a very good soldier now.
Oh, you've hurt my Nutcracker. Now you can't have him.
Will I ever survive?
Poor Nutcracker. Here, I'll fix your jaw. Are you feeling any better? Don't you worry about Fritz. I'll keep him away from you. And Godfather Drosselmeyer said he can fix you up. Good as new. Tonight you can sleep here. And tomorrow we'll see about... Godfather Drosselmeyer, how did you... What are you doing on the clock?
A better question might be, what is the clock doing under me?
Please come down. You're scaring me.
If you think you're scared, you should see the view from up here.
Ready for action, don't we? What say you, my proud army? Hey! Then what are we waiting for? To battle!
Don't just stand there, men! Look alive! Friends, brothers, fellow soldiers, are you with me? Then let us meet the enemy! Forward, men, forward! Fire!
Now, my hearties, take them!
There's too many of them! Fall back!
Destroy them all! Tonight is your end, Nutcracker. Oh, have I waited for this moment. Now is the time for your demise.
No! Oh, Nutcracker. My precious Nutcracker.
Fritz, play quietly or you'll awaken Marie.
Gosh, what is she? Rip Van Winkle?
Shh.
Where's Nutcracker?
You do better to worry about yourself than the Nutcracker, young lady. Why on earth did you stay up so late last night?
I had to, Mother. Nutcracker was in danger.
The only one who was in danger was you. How could you have been so careless as to bump your head? We've all been very worried about you.
Not me. Marie's head is so hard the floor would crack before she would.
That'll be enough, Fritz.
But, Mother, I wasn't being careless. I slipped when I threw my shoe at the Mouse King.
Yes, I'm sure you did, dear. Now you just relax and don't worry about your Nutcracker. He's safe and sound in the parlor.
Only half right. He's safe and sound. But it happens he was in my pocket.
Godfather Drosselmeyer, you're in a world all your own.
Come, Fritz. We'll leave Godfather Drosselmeyer to visit with Marie.
Okay, Mom.
Sometimes I think you're braver than your brother. You weren't one bit afraid last night, were you?
Well, I sure was afraid of that seven-headed Mouse King, but I had to protect Nutcracker. Then it did happen. It is true.
True, not true. What's the difference? Who cares what happens to this ugly old Nutcracker?
I care. And he's not ugly.
Yes, he is. He'd be the first to admit it. And if you're honest, you'll admit it too.
Well, so what if he is ugly? I care for him all the same.
Oh, but that's a wonderful thing to say. Would you like to hear the story of how the Nutcracker got to be, well, the Nutcracker?
Oh, yes! Yes, Godfather Drosselmeyer! Please tell me the story.
Let's start at the castle. Castles are always fun. Once upon a time, there was a wonderful castle in a wonderful kingdom. A king, queen, and their beautiful baby daughter, Princess Pearly-Pat, all lived in the castle. Everything was perfect in this castle, except for one small problem.
Mice! The castle is full of mice, Drosselmeyer, and I want you to do something about it.
His name was Drosselmeyer, too? Just like yours, Godfather?
Indeed it was. He was the king's royal clockmaker, and fortunately for him, he was also an inventor. In no time, he invented the most brilliant mousetraps. Soon, there was not a mouse to be seen in the castle. Well, as you can imagine, the king and queen were very pleased until one night.
My, what a pretty picture. The royal family spending quality time together. How precious.
It seems one mouse has managed to escape Drosselmeyer's traps. So far.
Don't lose any sleep worrying about me. I didn't get to be Madam Mouserink, Queen of the Mice, for nothing.
Then consider yourself lucky and be on your way.
Lucky? Consider myself lucky? Let me tell you something, Your Royal Highness. I used to have a family just like the two of you do. That is until your traps took everyone from me. Oh, my. Oh, my. I'll give you something to oh my about, sister. By all the tails of all the mice in the world, I swear a vow of revenge. I will place a curse on your little Princess Pearly-Pat that will...
Oh, no, you won't! You won't! You won't! You won't! You won't!
I will!
You are my most trusted advisors, the bravest and wisest men in all the land. Surely one of you can tell me how to guard against Madam Mouserink placing a curse on Princess Pearly-Pat.
There is only one solution, Your Majesty. We must have 6 nurses in the room with the princess at all times. Each nurse must have a cat on her lap to further guard against Madam Mouserink.
Well, the court astrologer had a pretty good idea there, and it worked for a while.
All the tails of all the mice, I make a curse that's far from nice. Let this babe of royalty turn into a grotesquerie!
I'll tell you something, Sydney. I can't take much more of this.
You're quite right, my queen. This is your fault. You two had better have a solution for how to take this curse off our daughter.
Well, Your Highness, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is the curse can be taken off your daughter by having a young man who has never shaved and never worn boots crack a Crackatook-nut in front of her.
Wonderful. But what's the bad news?
The bad news is there are only maybe 2 or 3 Crackatook-nuts in the whole world.
Then I guess you'd better start looking for them.
For the next 15 years, Clockmaker Drosselmeyer and the court astrologer sail the world looking for a single Crackatook-nut from which to lift the curse from Princess Pirlipat. Sailing around the world and not a single Crackatook-nut to show for it.
Cousin Drosselmeyer, how good to see you after all these years. Where have you been?
On a wasted voyage to the 4 corners of the globe, seeking a Crackatook-nut for 15 miserable years.
A Crackatook-nut? Wow, what a coincidence. I just happen to have a Crackatook-nut right here.
It is a Crackatook-nut.
Yes, I got it as a gift years ago. If you need it so badly, you can have it.
A Crackatook-nut? You've had a Crackatook-nut all these years? Tell me, cousin, just when did you get this Crackatook-nut?
Well, you're not going to believe this. It's just too funny.
When did you get the nut?
Well, 15 years ago. Isn't that too much?
Drosselmeyer, get hold of yourself, man!
Let me at him.
We've got the Crackatook-nut. Do you understand?
You're right. We've got the nut. We've got the nut.
But now we have to find a man who's never shaved or worn boots who can crack this nut with his teeth.
This must be your lucky day. My son's never worn boots, and he also has himself quite a beard. The kid's teeth are so strong, he could be a beaver.
Tell me you found a Crackatook-nut.
We have, Your Majesty.
Thank heavens! Our nightmare is over.
And you're the young man who can crack the nut. Bearded and without boots. Oh, it's just too perfect. Too perfect. It's her. It's Princess Pirlipat.
So, we have visitors. How nice. I love it when someone comes to the castle to see what my parents have turned me into.
Now, darling, you know it was Madame Mouserink who placed the curse that has made you look,
Different?
Yes, that's it. Different.
Fine. Well then, let's discuss the fee.
Fee? You mean this young man wants to charge me for making my daughter look normal?
You're not exactly in a position to argue the point, Your Highness.
True. What is the fee, then?
If he can turn Princess Pearlypat into a beautiful princess, then he should be able to marry her and become a prince.
It's a deal. Let's get on with it.
The Crackatook nut, please.
So, you've broken my curse. Well, there's a price to be paid. Power that cursed little Pearlypat. Madam Mouseling calls you back. Do to this man what you should. Change him to a nutcracker made of All right, you've won for today. But someday I'll take my revenge. Someday the Nutcracker will be destroyed!
Did you hear what Madam Mouserink said?
Of course I did. She's going to destroy the Nutcracker someday. Who cares? All that matters is I've got my beautiful daughter back.
You're right. We have nothing to worry about. Once your daughter marries my cousin's son, he'll be a prince and under your protection.
Me marry an ugly wooden nutcracker? You've got to be joking.
Get out of here, Drosselmeyer, and take that thing with you.
Drosselmeyer, wait! Listen to me. There's a way for the Nutcracker to not only return to normal, but to become a prince as well.
I'm listening.
He must kill the son of Madam Mouserink and win the love of a lady in spite of his ugliness.
Oh, is that all? And that, Marie, is the story of how Nutcracker came to be.
That's a very sad story, Godfather Drosselmeyer. Princess Pearlypat shouldn't have been so mean. I would have loved him even if he was ugly. Nutcracker, you can always count on me.
You're looking much better today, Marie.
Thank you, Mother. Nutcracker's looking better too, don't you think?
Oh, much better, I should say. Godfather Drosselmeyer did a fine job repairing him.
Well, it's a good thing. Nutcracker's almost like a member of the family.
I think you need to stay in bed for a few more days. Eat your soup, dear.
It's all very clear to me now, Nutcracker. I know you're Godfather Drosselmeyer's nephew. I'll always be here for you. I'll always help you if you need it.
Wake up! Wake up and hand over all your candy! It ain't Humpty Dumpty. Now, do I get that Christmas candy, or do I chew Nutcracker into sawdust?
My precious Nutcracker? You wouldn't!
Of course I would.
Anything you ask, only don't hurt Nutcracker.
I think you and me are gonna get along just fine, kid. Just fine.
And then the seven-headed Mouse King told me unless I gave him all my Christmas candy, he'd chew Nutcracker into sawdust.
Where does she get such crazy ideas?
Eating all that candy would make anyone see seven-headed mice.
Now, Fritz, don't make fun of Marie just because she has a good imagination.
But I didn't imagine it, and I didn't eat all my candy. The Mouse King ate it all.
Yeah.
Let him laugh, Marie. They don't know how lucky you are. You alone can save Nutcracker from the Mouse King. It will not be easy, but if you succeed, you will become a princess yourself.
I don't care about being a princess, Godfather. I'll stand by Nutcracker because I love him.
What kind of stories are you telling her, Godfather Drosselmeyer?
Only true ones, my dear. Only true ones. Remember, Marie, keep your promise to Nutcracker. Always stand by him. Help him when you can.
I will, Godfather. I swear by the love I feel for Nutcracker. I've given you all my Christmas candy. What more do you want?
I'll take your dresses and books for starters. And just to show you I'm a nice guy, I'll make you the same deal as before. Turn the stuff over to me, and I won't chew the Nutcracker into sawdust.
Anything. I'll do anything to save my Nutcracker. I just don't know what to do. I've already given the Mouse King my Christmas candy and my dresses and books. I'm afraid he'll keep asking for more and more things until I have nothing left. And then he'll chew you to pieces. I'd do anything to save you, but it's very, very hard.
You've done enough already, Marie.
You are alive.
Alive and sad that you've given the Mouse King your things to save me.
Oh, but I'd do anything to help you, Nutcracker.
Then get me a sword so I can slay the Mouse King. I broke the one I had in the last battle.
Of course. I remember now. That's why you couldn't come to life before. You had nothing to defend yourself with. And that's the whole story, Fritz. That's why I need one of your toy soldiers' swords.
So the Nutcracker will kill the seven-headed Mouse King?
Right. What do you say?
I say I hope whatever you've got isn't catching. On the other hand, the day may come when I need a favor. So here. This soldier wasn't following orders anyway.
Thank you, Fritz. You're the best brother there is.
I know.
Is it?
Yes, Marie. It's Nutcracker. It's over. I've destroyed the Mouse King, and I owe it all to you. You gave me the courage and strength to fight the beast who was tormenting you. I took these 7 gold crowns from the Mouse King. I want you to have them as a symbol of my love.
Oh, Nutcracker, I love you too.
Then come with me and visit my kingdom.
In here?
Hurry! Everyone will be waiting.
Sure is dark inside this coat.
Don't worry, we're almost there.
Gosh, you have a closet all your life, and you never really know what's inside of it.
We're not in your closet anymore, Marie. We're in Christmas wood. Look there.
This is the most wonderful place in the whole world.
And you're the most wonderful girl in the whole world.
Thank you. Oh, look!
Swans only mean one thing in my kingdom. We've reached Lake Rosa. See the waves, Marie?
She's so beautiful. She must be a princess. It's Princess Purdy Pat.
No, look closer. It's you, Marie.
But I look like a princess.
You are a princess. And there has never been a princess as beautiful as you.
It's Candy Town, just as I always dreamed it would be.
We'll come back and visit it someday. Right now, we have to hurry to the Marzipan Castle.
Why are they all crying?
They are my sisters. They're crying because they're so glad to see I'm alive. Yes, I'm fine. And I have Marie to thank for it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I looked in the water and what did I see? A pretty young princess dressed so beautifully. I reached in the water to help pull her free. It was just a reflection, the princess was me. The castle's aglow, the music is playing. Just hurry up, everyone is waiting. This be a dream, but it feels so right. All I wanna do is dance through the night.
Dance through the night till the morning comes. Dance through the night till the morning sun peeks over mountains and lights up the sky. Oh, why stop now? Let's dance through the night.
I wanted to linger, I wanted to stay, I wanted to dance forever and a day. But then I woke up and what did I see? I'm no longer a princess, I'm just me.
Well, she's finally waking up.
Maybe Fritz was right about you being Rip Van Winkle.
Mother, I had the most wonderful time last night. Nutcracker took me to Christmas Wood, and I ate shooting stars that turned into sugar plums, and we took a gondola ride along Lake Rosa and danced the night away in his castle.
That's a wonderful dream.
You still don't believe me. See here? These are the 7 crowns that belong to the 7-headed Mouse King.
I think I've heard all I want to hear about mice with 7 heads.
I think you're well enough to get out of bed for good now.
At last! Oh, dear Mr. Drosselmeyer, if you really were alive, I wouldn't be like Princess Pirlipat. I wouldn't scorn you because you stopped being a handsome young man on my account. I'd love you all the more for it.
I've someone here I think you might enjoy meeting.
Your nephew.
We have to talk. Marie, you know who I am, don't you?
But of course, you're Nutcracker.
Well, I was the Nutcracker, but you freed me. Come with me, precious Marie. Favor me with your hand, share my crown and my kingdom. Reign with me over Marzipan Castle. For now I am king there, and you shall be my queen.
Dear Mr. Drosselmeyer, you are a kind and wonderful gentleman, and I would be honored to be your queen. You are my love. You are my dream come true.
Sea. Come, my love, and dance with me. Let the royal court convene. You will be my dancing queen. I will be your loyal king. And of our love will angels sing. A dream come true, I know it in my heart. A dream come true, I know we'll never part. Our love will last forever. Trust in me and our dreams will all come true. Under the rainbow, over the sea. Come, my love, and marry me. Let the royal court convene. You will be my royal queen. The moment that you say I do is when my royal dream comes true. A dream come true, I know it in my heart. A dream come true, I know we'll never part. Our love will last forever. Trust in me and our dreams will come true. A dream come true, I know it in my heart. A dream come true, I know we'll never part. Our love will last forever. Trust in me and our dreams will all come true.
It's almost Christmas across the town as evening falls, the snow drifts
It was Christmas time once again. For most people, it was a time of giving and a time of celebration. But for one man, Ebenezer Scrooge, Christmas was nothing of the sort. For Scrooge, this Christmas was also the 7th anniversary of the death of his partner, Jacob Marley. Scrooge and Marley were partners for many years. Even so, Scrooge was not terribly upset by Marley's passing, working on the very day of Marley's funeral. Scrooge was a mean man who was feared by many, and no one in all of London feared Scrooge more than his unfortunate employee, Bob Cratchit.
Cratchit!
Yes, Mr. Scrooge?
What o'clock is it?
It's 3 o'clock, Mr. Scrooge, sir.
And the workday is far from over. So might I inquire as to why you are not working?
Well, you see, I'm very sorry, sir.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle! And to you too, Bob Cratchit.
Thank you, sir, thank you. And a Merry Christmas to you.
Bah! Humbug!
Christmas a humbug, Uncle? Surely you don't mean that.
I most certainly do. Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Well, that's so. Then what right have you to be unhappy? You're rich enough.
Bah, I say. Bah, humbug!
Oh, come now, Uncle. Don't be cross with me.
And what else should I be when you come in here acting like a fool, shouting Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older, not an hour richer? If I had my way, every idiot who goes around with Merry Christmas on his lips would be boiled in his own Christmas pudding.
Is that any way to keep the spirit of Christmas?
Keep the Christmas spirit in your way, nephew, and let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Ha! As if Christmas has ever done you any good.
Maybe I haven't profited in the way you mean, but there are many good ways in which I've benefited from Christmas. Christmas is a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time. And it's a time when people open their hearts to their fellow men. So, Uncle, though it's never put a piece of gold in my pocket, I believe it has done me good and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Oh, no. Oh, my, now I've done it. I'm sorry. My goodness, I'm clumsy today.
There's what your Christmas has done for me. Let me hear another sound from you and you'll keep Christmas by losing your job.
Don't be angry, Uncle. In fact, to cheer you up, why don't you come to Christmas dinner at our home?
The only way you will get me to set foot in your home is to wait until I am dead and then drag me there.
But why, Uncle Scrooge?
Be on your way, nephew.
I've never asked anything from you except that we be friends.
I think you're leaving.
Very well, Uncle. Though it saddens me to see you so angry with me, I'll wish you a Merry Christmas all the same.
Out!
And a Happy New Year.
Ah! Humbug! Now what? Can I have no peace?
Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
My former partner, Mr. Marley, has been dead 7 years this very night.
Ah, then, Mr. Scrooge, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
And I'd be pleased if you would state your business so I can return to mine.
I represent a group of businessmen who take up a collection for the poor at Christmas time. As you know, there are thousands of needy people in want of common comforts.
Are there no prisons?
There are many prisons.
And the workshops are in operation?
They are, though I wish they were not. The workers there do not earn enough to buy meat or warmth or decent shelter, so we are donating money to provide some of these things to the less fortunate. What shall I put you down for?
Nothing. I do not celebrate Christmas, and I do not give away money so others can make merry. I do help support the prisons and workhouses, however, and those who are bad off should go there.
Many would rather die.
If they're going to die, so be it. At least it will decrease the surplus population. There are too many poor people on the streets as it is.
But the poor
The poor are none of my business. This is my business, and I need to attend to it. So good afternoon, sir. Right on time when it comes to leaving, eh, Cratchit?
Well, sir, unless you've something else for me to do.
You'll want the whole day off tomorrow, I suppose?
If it's convenient, sir, it is Christmas.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. If I deducted your day's pay, you wouldn't think me fair, would you? And yet you think nothing of me having to pay you a full day's wages for no work.
It is only once a year, sir.
A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But I suppose you must have the whole day off. Be here all the earlier the next morning.
Oh, yes, sir. I shall, sir. And thank you, sir.
I won't have this. Do you hear me? I won't have this! Double nonsense!
Jacob, is that you? What do you want with me, Jacob?
March.
No, I can't believe it. I won't believe it.
Believe it and trust me.
It must be something I ate.
Do you believe in me or not?
I do. But why do you wear chains, Jacob?
You were a good man in business.
Business? I was good at the business of taking advantage of people. And now I am paying the price. Hear me, for soon I must leave. I am here to warn you that you still have a chance to escape my fate, Ebenezer.
Oh, thank you, Jacob. Thank you, thank you. You always were a good friend.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits tonight.
Maybe I was hasty in calling him a good friend.
Without their visit, you will suffer what I suffer. Expect the first spirit to call when the clock tolls 1. The next will come at the stroke of 2 o'clock, and the third at 3.
Can't we do this in the morning, Jacob? I'd like to get a good night's sleep.
Hope to see me no more, Ebenezer. But for your own sake, remember what I have said.
No spirits. It was nothing but a dream. Nothing but a silly... Are you the spirit whom Jacob Marley told me would come?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Please, spirit, tell me what your business is here.
I come to help you, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, that's very nice, but all I need is a good night's sleep, so you can run along and I'll just... Ah! Put me down! No, forget I said that. Don't put me down. I mean...
You will come with me. out there. But I'm only mortal. I'll fall.
You will not fall, Ebenezer Scrooge.
I'm flying. I'm actually flying. Why, I recognize this place. I was raised here. Set us down. Please, set us down. That's Colin Ames, Edward Macaulay, James Harrington, Jamie. Don't you recognize me? It's Ebenezer Scrooge.
They cannot hear you. They are but shadows of things that have been.
It still brightens my heart to see my playmates once more. Merry Christmas, boys! Merry Christmas, one and all!
Merry Christmas indeed. What good has it ever done for you?
Oh, but Christmas was a fine time at the school. Everyone happy and laughing and...
It is not all happy and laughing. Come to the school where you lived, and you will see there is one child left behind, deserted by his father.
No, I don't want to go in.
You will come.
You need not take me in, Spirit. I know who I shall see. Wouldn't it have been easier for us to have used the door?
See yourself as you were as a boy, Ebenezer Scrooge.
You've done your worst, Spirit. If it was your goal to remind me of a miserable childhood, then you have succeeded.
Yet the misery passed finally.
I'm a young man.
And having a very different Christmas this year.
Ebenezer!
Fan, it's really you, my dearest sister.
Remember, it is only a shadow of the sister you once had.
But she's as real as you and me. Fan!
Oh, Fan, you've come to visit me for Christmas.
Not to visit, dear brother, to bring you home.
Home? But how can that be?
Oh, Father's so much kinder now. Home's like heaven. He spoke so gently to me one night that I asked him if you could come home, and he said yes. I've brought a coach, and you're coming home forever, never to come back here. Oh, it's going to be the merriest Christmas ever.
Oh, my dear, dear Fan.
You did love her greatly, didn't you?
She was the best sister any boy could have had.
A delicate creature, though. She died as a young woman, I believe.
Giving birth to her child.
Your nephew, Fred.
Yes.
We must move on.
No, I won't go. I want to stay here with Fan.
Do you
recognize this warehouse?
How could I not? It's Fezziwig's warehouse. I had my first job here.
We've picked a good time to pay a visit.
What is it about doors that ghosts do not like?
We are concerned with your problems, Ebenezer Scrooge, not mine.
Did you ever see a more wonderful sight?
True, but something must be wrong here.
What could possibly be wrong?
The time of day. It's broad daylight, long before closing, yet there's a party going on.
Of course there's a party. Old Fezziwig always closed the warehouse early on Christmas Eve so he could have a party for his employees. And there I am. Look at me. Quite a dashing young man, wasn't I?
Indeed. And the young man with you?
My friend Richard. Best friends we were, both of us working for Fezziwig and the old man letting us sleep in the warehouse on beds he set up for us.
There's not a better man in all London than him.
Funny how easily impressed young men are. All it took was a little money spent on a party, and they thought so highly of Fezziwig.
But it wasn't the money Fezziwig spent that made us think highly of him. It was the way he treated us, making us all feel important, even the least important of us, and...
Something on your mind?
Nothing. No, I was just thinking.
Yes?
I was just thinking of my clerk, Bob Cratchit, and how I'd like to say a word or two to him right now.
My time grows short.
I believe you once loved me, Ebenezer, but there is a new love in your life now. A love for money and profit. It's all you care for, and there's no room left for me.
Just because I am a successful man of business doesn't mean I don't care for you.
You see, you cannot even use the word love when speaking of me.
But I...
I wish you happiness in the life you've chosen.
I can bear this no longer.
I have told you these things are shadows of things that have been. They are what they are. Do not blame me.
Take me back. Hold me no more. What? Where's the ghost of Christmas past? How did I get back here? It's 2 o'clock. The second spirit comes. It's in there. I know it is. I won't look. I won't. I won't. I won't. Please, please, oh spirit. I'm an old man. Have mercy on me. Jacob, I sure hope you knew what you were talking about when you said this was for my own good. I'm sorry, Jacob, I'm sorry. The man never did like it when someone doubted him.
Come in! Come in! I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. I'll bet you've never seen the likes of me before.
That's a wager you'd win.
Touch my robe, Ebenezer Scrooge.
A poor neighborhood, isn't it?
Oh, but it's the richest of neighborhoods, for these people keep Christmas in their hearts. Here is the home of your employee, Bob Cratchit.
Oh, what can be keeping your father and Tiny Tim? And where can Martha be?
Did I hear someone call my name?
There you are, Martha. Merry Christmas.
I'm sorry I'm late, Mother, but we had so much work to finish at the store.
Oh, never mind, dear. You're here now. Now sit by the fire and warm yourself.
No, you've got to hide, Martha. Father's coming.
Have you ever seen such merriment?
No, I have not.
Oh, surprise! So happy to see you.
Where's Martha?
She's not coming.
Not coming? Not coming upon Christmas Day?
Here I am, Father. Here I am.
I should have known better.
And how did Tiny Tim behave in church?
Wonderfully. He's growing stronger each day.
The boy does not look well to me.
Bob Cratchit only speaks words he wishes were true.
And now, Master Peter Cratchit, take your brothers and fetch the Christmas goose from the bakery.
Aye, Father? I get to go for the goose?
Indeed you do, my boy. Never was there such a goose. And now for a Christmas toast. A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears, and God bless us.
God bless us.
Will Tiny Tim live, Spirit?
I see a vacant seat by the chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No! Oh, no, kind Spirit! Say he will be spared!
Why does it bother you? If he's going to die, so be it. At least it will decrease the surplus population. There are too many poor people on the streets as it is. Or so I've heard.
A toast to Mr. Scrooge, without whom this feast could not have taken place.
Oh, to Mr. Scrooge, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a good piece of my mind.
My dear, it's Christmas Day.
I'll drink to his health for your sake, and because it's Christmas, but not for his. Long life and a Merry Christmas to him. He'll be very merry, I've no doubt.
To Mr. Scrooge.
Enough.
Enough indeed.
No, wait! Let me out of here! When this is over, I'm going to buy myself some new sheets and bed curtains. Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come? I know, stupid question. And you will show me the shadows of things that have not yet happened, but will happen as time goes on. Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any spirit I've seen this night. But as I know you are here to do me good,
and that I am not the man I once was, I ask you to lead on.
I don't know much about it, except that he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
What did he do with his money?
I've no idea, except that he didn't leave it to me. I expect it'll be a cheap funeral, though I can't imagine who'd go.
Well, I'll go to it, but only if there's a free lunch.
I know these men. I've done business with them all. Who is it that's died, and why are they acting so coldly?
Let's see what you've brought me this time, Mrs. Dilber.
Oh, but it's a good bundle. Not that I do this sort of thing often, but a woman's got to take care of herself, doesn't she? A wicked old man he was, and them's the truest words ever spoken.
And what have we here? Bed curtains? You don't mean to say you took them down, rings and all?
I most certainly do, and why not?
My dear, you were born to make a fortune.
Spirit, I understand. You've shown me how some poor man has been treated after his death, and that I might end up being like him unless I change my ways. Spirit, take me from this dreadful place. If you do, I swear I will learn the lessons this room holds. Surely someone in this city must mourn for this man. Someone must have had their lives touched by his passing.
Mother, do your eyes hurt?
Oh, it's nothing, dear.
I'll fetch another candle.
No, no, Peter. They're much better now. Besides, we must save our candles. It's past time for your father to be home.
Yes, Mother, but I think he walks a little slower lately.
I've known him to walk very quickly with Tiny Tim upon his shoulders.
And so have I.
I too, Mother. But then Tim was very light to carry, and your father loved him so. There was no trouble. No trouble at all. Here comes your father now. Oh, don't grieve, Father. Please.
Oh, but I'm not. I know Tiny Tim's happy now. Oh, my child. Oh, my little boy.
Why, of all places, have you brought me here? What can the death of the man we saw have to do with the death of poor Tiny Tim? I know it is the man who died, but I cannot look at the name on the stone. All right, I'll look, but first answer one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be, or the shadows of things that may be? Tell me I can change what is to be if I change my own ways. I am the man who died? Who those people cared so little about? No, Spirit, no, no! I am not the man I once was. I will not be the man I was. Tell me I can change the things you've shown me. I will honor Christmas in my heart and keep it all year. I will live in the past, present, and future. The spirits of all three will live in me. I'll remember the lessons you've taught. Only tell me I can erase the name on this tombstone. Tell me I can save Tiny Tim. Oh, my wonderful, wonderful bed curtains, they're still here! The curtains are still here, and I'm still here, and the shadows of things that may be can still be changed. I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. Oh, oh, oh. I'm as merry as a schoolboy. Woo! A happy new year to all the world. There's the door Jacob Marley came through. Woohoo! There's the window where I saw the wandering spirit. It's true. It all happened. What day is it? I say, my fine fellow, what day is today?
Today? Well, it's Christmas Day.
Christmas Day? I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. They can do anything they like. Of course they can. Listen, my fine boy, do you know the poultry shop on the next block?
Of course I do.
Oh, an intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you know if they've sold that prize turkey they had hanging in the window? You know, the big one?
What? The one as big as me?
Oh, what a delightful boy. Yes, yes, that's the one.
It's hanging there now.
It is? Well, go and buy it.
Ha ha! Some joke.
No, wait, dear boy, I mean it. Tell them to bring it here so I can give them directions where to take it. Come back with a man and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown.
Yes, sir!
I'll send it to Bob Cratchit's. He shan't have the slightest idea who sent him a turkey twice the size of Tiny Tim.
Has anyone ever seen such a turkey as this?
But who could have sent it to us? Who could afford such a bird?
Only one man I know could afford this turkey.
You don't mean... Well, you can't mean Mr. Scrooge.
Heavens. You there! A Merry Christmas to you. And as for what you can put me down for to help the poor... But Mr. Scrooge, to donate such a sum as that... I know.
but I've a good many years to make up for. And you be sure to come see me next Christmas. You be sure to come see me next month. I shall, Mr. Scrooge. And a Merry Christmas to you.
Uncle Scrooge?
Yes, Fred. Here to accept your invitation to dinner, if you still have me.
Have you? Well, you can't know how much this means to me. Come in, come in. See here, dear friends. I want to introduce you to my Uncle Scrooge. He's come to join us for dinner.
Can you forgive an old man for never coming to visit your home?
I don't understand what's come over him. I'm so glad he's here that I don't particularly care what's come over him. But it is a mystery.
It's no mystery, Fred. Christmas has come into his heart.
A 9:15. Oh, but it's just too perfect. Cratchit! What do you mean by coming here at this time of day?
I'm very sorry, sir. I am late.
Yes, you are. Come into my office.
It's only once a year, sir. It shall not be repeated. I was making rather merry yesterday.
I am not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. And therefore, I'm going to raise your salary.
Sir?
You heard me, Bob. I'm raising your salary, and a Merry Christmas to you. And I'm going to help your family. We'll discuss your affairs this very afternoon over lunch.
Lunch? Sir, you're going to take me to lunch?
I am indeed. And when we get back, we're going to stoke a fire in your office to drive off the cold that's been there all these years.
But
Yes, I know.
Voices ringing, children singing, Christmas time is near. Bells and holly, let's be jolly, spread some Christmas cheer. Spirits bright, a wondrous sight, there's magic in the air. It's a very, oh so merry Christmas everywhere. Fires glowing, now it's snowing, stars light up the night. Many places, smiling faces filled with such delight. Santa's near, with 8 reindeer, there's magic in the air. It's a very, oh so merry Christmas everywhere. All year long we count the hours till it's Christmas Day. Gifts and toys for girls and boys, packed in Santa's sleigh. Very pleasant Christmas presents underneath the tree. In our tummy sweets and yummies from the bakery. All the fun has just begun. There's magic in the air. It's a very, oh so merry Christmas
Scrooge was better than his word, and he came to be known throughout London for his good deeds. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the old city knew. And it was said that no one knew how to keep Christmas in his heart all year long better than Ebenezer Scrooge.
A bit of Christmas spirit, a touch of Christmas cheer. Spread a little throughout